Hey there, my name's Chris Winter, and in this video I'm going to tell you some of the best settings to use so you can get some good quality video out of your Canon 77D. By the way guys, in case you didn't know, I'm actually giving away either a Canon 77D or a Nikon D5600 to one lucky subscriber. So all you need to do to enter is hit that subscribe button down below. And also, if you guys haven't seen it yet, definitely make sure to check out my brand new list, the top 5 best lenses for the Canon 77D. That link will be in the description box below under this video and you can take a look. But anyway, let's take a look at some of the settings on this Canon 77D. Alright, so to start off with, let's take a look at frame rates. Now, to select your frame rate, all you need to do is hit Q, and then we've got the option right here for frame rates. Now, at the bottom here, we have a number of different frame rates. We've got 60 frames per second, which is good for slow motion in post. We've got 30 frames per second, which is actually what I use for my YouTube videos, and it's good for the majority of videos. And then we've got 24 frames per second, which is really good if you want to get that cinematic look. You're going to have a little bit more motion blur, but that's a good idea. But I generally shoot in 30 frames per second. That's a pretty good thing for TV and online. If you know you're going to be wanting to do slow motion, shoot in 60. If you really want that film look, shoot in 24 frames per second. Next up, we're going to take a look at picture profiles, and these are really important if you want to do any color grading or color correction in post. So again, we're going to hit Q, and then we've got this option right here where it says A. So we're going to click on that, and we're in the automatic profile, and this is what your Canon 70D will come with. We've got a number of different profiles here: standard, portrait, landscape, fine detail, but the one that I like to use is neutral. Now this is a very flat picture profile, and if we hit info, you can actually see all of these different options. We have our sharpness, which I generally like to have all the way down. We have contrast, which again is something that I like to bring down to -2. We have saturation, which is how colorful your image is going to be. I like to bring this down to -1. And then the bottom one I like to keep there. So what this is generally going to allow us to do is have that really flat picture profile, which means if we do want to add any kind of effects or special colors in post-production, we've got a nice flat image to start with. Now, one of the most important parts of filmmaking is actually getting good quality audio. So what we're going to do right now is change a few of your audio settings on your Canon 77D so we can get some good results. So to get started, we're going to hit Menu. Then we're going to go to this little section right here where it says Sound Recording, and we're going to hit Set. Then we're going to hit Set again on Auto and change this to Manual. Then we're going to go down again and go to your record level. And then we're going to bring this down a little bit to around about here. And the reason why we're doing this is because the auto gain control on your camera can produce a hissing kind of sound because the preamps in the camera aren't very good. So essentially, if you want to get really good quality audio, we'll just bring this back now. You'll either want to get a shotgun mic and plug it in to the side of this camera right here, and you can put it in the cold shoe at the top, or get a wireless microphone, which is what I use. That way you're going to be getting the best quality sound and you're not going to be getting that hiss noise. Now, one of the most important ways of keeping your image nice and clean and detailed is keeping your ISO nice and low. So we're going to hit this ISO button right here, and I'm currently at 800. That's pretty high at the moment, so what we can actually do is bring it down to 400, and you can see that we've got a nice shot. Now, there will be some times when you need to shoot a little bit higher because you're in a really dark area, but I don't generally like to go any higher than 1600 on the Canon 77D. Otherwise, you're going to be introducing quite a lot of noise, and you're going to be getting that kind of fuzzy looking image. When you're outside, you'll probably be shooting at ISO 100 or 200, and that's going to be a really clean image. But again, 400, 800 should be okay. Anything higher, and you're going to be risking getting a really grainy shot. Now, one of my favorite features on the Canon 77D is one that not many people know about, and that's the digital zoom. So essentially, to access this, all you need to do is hit Q, and then we're going to go to the third option right here where it says off, and we're going to turn the digital zoom on right now. And as you can see, we've instantly got a zoomed in picture. Now, generally with digital zoom, you might think about your old cameras where they really degraded the image quality. With the Canon 77D, it's just taking a little bit of a crop of the actual sensor, and you can see right here that at 3 times we're losing almost no image quality, so it's a really good way of doing it. What you can actually do as well, if you really need to get in close, you can hit this WB button right here, and you can actually zoom in like a power zoom. Now, this is something I probably wouldn't recommend too much. At times 3, you're not going to be losing too much image quality, but if you do go into times 10, you will see that you will lose a little bit of image quality. But if you are in a little bit of a pinch and you don't have a longer zoom lens, you can definitely use this zoom feature, and it's one that I like. So that were just a few settings that you can use to hopefully get some better video quality with your Canon 77D. Now, in case you guys haven't got one yet, definitely make sure to subscribe to go into the draw to win a Canon 77D or a Nikon D5600. And also definitely make sure to check out my brand new list, the top 5 best lenses for the Canon 77D. That link will be in the description box below under this video. You can take a look. Hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.